Welcome to your mobility and stretch session. Now, this session is intended for a rest day where you can stretch out and help those muscles relax, but also improve your mobility and flexibility. So take some time, grab a space, and we're going to get into it. So for this session, we're going to start with the head and work our way down the body. So in a seated position, you can do this kneeling, or you can do this just sat cross-legged as I am. We're going to start with the head and the neck. So we're simply going to breathe nice and deeply in. And again, nice deep breath in. And one more, just to calm ourselves. Okay, so now we're going to tilt the head to the side, breathing in. Just feel the stretch and then come back up to the other side. And up. And again. And up. And again. And up. One more time on each side. And now we're going to look over our shoulder to the center. Over our shoulder to the center. One more on each side. Okay, now we're going to tilt our head and we're going to draw a semicircle coming forwards till we hit the other side. And again, back to the start position. Good. Now on this one, we really want to tuck our chin under and just feel the movement. At every position, feeling the neck stretch. Good. One more on each side. And just work with your breathing. Okay. Nice. Bring the head back to center. So now we're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze as hard as we can. Hold, 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 hold. Relax. And again, bring up to the ears. Hold, 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 hold. Relax. And again, squeeze right up to our ears. Relax. All right. Now, with one hand, we're going to place it to the side of us, and with the other, we're going to bring it up, and we're going to allow the elbow to bend, keeping both sit bones on the floor, and we're just holding it here, and that's stretching the rib cage. Excellent. Come up. All right, changing sides, up and over, sit bones on the floor. It's a nice big stretch. And up we come. Good. Okay, so one hand on the opposite knee. This hand is going to go at the base of your spine. And now we're going to turn, head over the shoulder, twisting as far around as we can, and just holding it there. And come back into the middle. Opposite hand to opposite knee. This hand to the base of your spine. And twist. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And back to the middle. Nice. Okay, so now We're going to come onto all fours. So if you do yoga, you'll be familiar with a cat-cow position. So your knees want to be shoulder width apart. Hands want to be directly underneath the shoulders, and you're going to have a neutral spine. We're going to come up, curl the spine, push the hands through the floor, tuck the chin under, and then we're going to elongate the spine, pushing our rib cage to the floor and looking up. And then we're going to come up under. Good, push away. And come down. And then we're going to do one more push up. And then we're going to come down. And now I just want you to kind of rotate however your body feels good. You know, like in the morning when you have a good stretch. Just like however it feels good for you. Stretch it out. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the back. One hand, it's going to call thread the needle. We're going to put palm facing up, and we're going to allow our shoulder to come to the floor. Rest your head and just feel the separation of the shoulder blade. Hold it here. So this is stretching out that upper back for you. Up we come. And then we're going to do the other side. Palm facing up, shoulder to the floor. Allow the head to rest. And then just feel that stretch in the shoulder blade. Good. Just hold it there. All right, up we come. So now we're going to come onto the floor. And we're just going to stretch out our chest. So placing one arm out in front. You can go high, you can go low, you can change the position. And with the other hand, it's right by my armpit. And what I'm going to do, head to the floor, I'm going to push my body away from this arm. So I'm going to come in onto my side. You can rest your head. And you'll be able to feel, depending on the position of your hand, high, low, in the middle, that stretch. Now, you can go a step further. You can bring your foot behind you. And then back. And then we're going to change arms. So the other arm goes out. This hand comes behind the armpit. And you're going to push away, stretching the chest. And if you want an extra stretch, bring that leg behind. Good, and coming back. Now, again, yoga position. This is the cobra, hands by the armpit, and you're slowly going to peel your back up. Then we're going to introduce the hands, pushing the hips into the floor, holding it up, and then slowly back down. Okay, so from here, we're going to move into the lower body. So, with all the exercise that you've been doing, your lower body is definitely going to be feeling it. So we're going to start with a forward bend or a forward fold. So feet facing up. Is that the word? Toes up, that's what I'm looking for. Nice long legs, straight knees. And we're going to circle the arms up and we're going to reach forward. Now, hopefully you can grab your feet, but if you can't, grab your ankles and pull yourself in. You're going to feel an uncomfortable tension down the backs of your legs. That's fine. It's going to release the lower back. So if you've been doing lots of glute work, if you've been doing lots of deadlifts, you can build up that tension in the lower back. So this is help release that for you. Now I want you to take a big breath, and as you exhale, you're going to go deeper into this. Allow your head to fall forwards. And we're going to come up, we're going to shake it off. We're going to go again. Circle up, Come forward. This time, probably a little bit closer to your legs, because you'll be a little bit looser. Just hold it there. Okay, you're going to take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, fall deeper into it. Let the head hang. Okay, up we come. Shake it off. We've got one more to do. Circle the arms up. Then we're going to come forward. Okay, hold it here. Okay, nice deep breath in. And exhale, completely relax. Good, up we come. Okay, shake it off. Now, the next one. We're going to do the inner thighs. So, open your legs into a position where you can feel a stretch in the inner thigh here, but it's not painful. Okay, so there's a little bit of a pull, but nothing too crazy. You want to be able to have your toes flexed and your knees still straight. Your sit bones need to stay on the floor. We're going to lean to one side, lean to the other, and then lean in the middle. So you want to bend as much as possible from the hips, and you always want to keep your sit bones, both sit bones and both butt cheeks, glued to the floor. This is going to help release any tension caught in either side. So whenever I'm lifting, I have one side that tends to get really tight in my lower back. And this exercise really helps to release that. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift and we're going to come to a diagonal stretch across the leg and lift, reminding yourself to keep both bum cheeks on the floor. And we're going to hold it here. So where am I feeling this? I'm feeling this down this leg, for the most part, and also in my lower spine on one side. So it's really stretching that lower back. I'm going to hold it here, and then we're going to come up, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Lift and reach. Okay, and now we're going to reach forward. So having your hands in front will help, because what you don't want to do is go too far and hurt yourself. And just go as far as what you feel comfortable. You should feel a pull in both legs on the inside, and just hold it there. Again, trying to bend from the hips rather than from the back. And the idea is to get your chest to the floor eventually. Takes a few attempts to warm up to that for me. I can't just go straight into it. Okay, so lift and to the first side. Both sit bones on the floor. Lovely. With every exhale, try and get a little bit lower, relax a little bit deeper into it. And up. Take your time. Then we're going to go to the other side. Lift. Stretch. Lovely. Enjoy the stretch. Great, up we come to the middle. Okay, so now we're going to reach forwards and go as low as you can without bending the knees. You probably feel slightly uncomfortable. Hold it there. Okay, up we come. We're going to do one more time. So up And reach. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good. And then we're going to come up over onto the other side. Hold, hold, hold. Nice. Okay, and up we come. And last time, coming down. And we're just going to go as low as you can. Bending from the hips, remember, not the back. And then gently come up and relax the legs. Give them a shake. Okay, now we want to carry on with the mobility part. So we're going to come into a cross position. So you're going to sit on one sit bone, leg over on the other side. Okay, so what we're going to do here is place our elbow here. So we're really getting into it, and we're going to be stretching the glutes. So elbow here, hand beneath the base of the spine, and twist. So this is a deeper twist to the one that we did as we sat cross-legged. Feeling it in the glutes and in the back. Taking your eye gaze as far as it will go. Good. And then we're going to go on to the other side. Exactly the same thing. Elbow in. Hand at the base of the spine and twist. All right, and relax. Okay, so now we're going to do a few mobility moves. So I'm going to just change the angle here. So we're going to be here. And what we're going to do is we're going to knee to floor. Knee to floor. You hear my hips clicking. That's normal. And you're going to end up kind of moving down. So this is helping with hip mobility. You can see I'm moving into like my legs are getting closer to my body as I move closer down the mat. Okay, so we're going to try that again, walking back up. So my feet start out in front, and then obviously slightly widen shoulders. So when I twist, both knees come down. And as I get into the twist, the range of motion gets deeper. You will have to move your feet along at the same time. This is really good for the hips. Okay, another one for the hips. So, feet slightly, knees slightly wider than shoulders, toes directly behind you, and you're just going to sit into it. Just hold it there. And up we come. And we're going to do it again. You can go a little bit wider, a little bit more narrow. Come down. Do you remember sitting like this as a kid? I used to sit here like this. And kids don't think hang a fit of it. So, you know, if you can do that now, you're winning. Okay, and again, one more time. And up. Okay, so let's work on ankle mobility now. So whenever you want to squat, one of the things that stops people from getting down is their range of motion in the ankle. And they can't get to a certain point and then their heels want to come up off the floor. This will fix that. So you want to have your Foot out in front, knee directly over the foot. And what we're going to do is gently press our knee over our toes, keeping the heel on the floor, and just hold it there. And you're just working on like the range of motion. So this is also stretching out the ankle and into that calf area, and come up. Give it a bit of a breather. And we're not pushing down. I know it looked like I was re-pushing on my knee, but I wasn't. And then just come down. Knee over toe, as far as it will go. Hold it there for about 15 seconds, really. And then come up. All right, change legs. So press. And up. One more time. And up. Okay. Now, let's move on to the hands. So, when we're doing exercise, we're holding on to things. Our muscles in our forearms can get tight, so we want to stretch those out. Now, you want to be careful you don't break any bones here. So you're just going to put your hand like so. So we're, when you don't, right, we're going to flex it. So we're here and we're not putting loads of weight on it at all. We're just doing what feels comfortable. And we're just kind of slowly bending into that. Keeping that flexibility in our hands. And then we can do the other side. And you can do both at the same time, but for